Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back. Another day, another one of these guys. How are we? I want to say stupid video, but not quite. We're trying to get better at this stuff. I got probably some good news for you at the end, perhaps, but I first want to ask you how you're doing. How's it going? Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks to my new subscriber. Thank you for that. Thanks for the recent feedback, etc. People, do appreciate it. And hope everything's going well, all right? Okay, so meaning middle of the week, hopefully it's going above average for us. And that, by us, I mean you. All right, so kind of wanted to tackle some stuff. Maybe I could invite our new subscriber better. We'll leave that till another time. Let's jump into some stuff because I kind of feel a little bit guilty about not quite picking up the bag on a couple topics yesterday, and we could certainly make this one better. It's not always the best idea to leave a cliffhanger and then come back and then resolve it, right? But it's crunch time, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I did end up watching this Eric Hecker thing, and it's easy to say I believe everything he said because he didn't talk about UFOs. Moving on. Now today, and I wanted to tackle this before I started, but it's getting late now. I'm watching the third whistleblower that came out since David Grush, I guess. Yep, and his name is DC Long. So we'll see. I'm not trying to do another fucking cliffhanger on you guys. We will maybe broach the subject another week. So anyway, thanks for checking stuff out and tuning in, people, and I do appreciate it. I thought we got enough laughs, or smiles at least, out of yesterday. So I decided to go run with it. If you want to know, today I'm re-recording about 5 or 6 times. This is the longest one, and yet I'm running out of time. Okay, so let's see. Where do we go? Where do I start with? Ever since Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer, went on the largest podcast in the world, promised that he was going to show an alien in his next film, and it didn't come to fruition. I've always been skeptical about the subject. I'd like to already say before watching this episode I'm about to watch that I believe him, but the reality is I've always believed in the Phoenix Lights, and I've been hesitant but wanting to believe the same thing that we all want to believe, which is possibly aliens shutting off nuclear silos here in the United States and in Russia as well. How cool would that be? Phoenix Lights might have been a government drone, just a football field long. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. Hopefully you guys still think I'm cool. I realize talking to a potential guest today, there's my good news for us. Trying to get better at this, people, and thank you for the feedback. I do appreciate it. I'm talking about constructive criticism that you buried into a reply. You know who you are. It just came at the right time. I don't want to mix in with too much with the conspiracy theorists and alienate myself from the general public. It happens, people. I'm a victim of my surroundings. Maybe I do want to talk about welcoming a new subscriber because it applies here. And only if this is good for everybody here, but I love joining a small community that I found, but I also love being the guy on the other side, which is apparently right now. It's just as joyous, and I think we, at least for the time being, I'm not saying this is going to get any bigger, but for the time being, not conclusively, we have no evidence, that you can find each other, and because it was hard to find, there's that much more of a bang. So And then last thing I want to probably add there is in my evidence for some humility, you'll notice that I haven't ever mentioned my name in the last 100 episodes, whatever we're calling them. All right, guys, I don't know. We should take off. Do I really want to talk about a conversation that I had today with you guys? No. Meaning anything I might have learned that might be a different topic than what we just basically covered, which is just one giant topic, in case you want to do these yourself in the future, that is, if you know what I mean. It's just too random. I just can't seem to fit it in, and it seems, even if I'm telling you something I learned, a little bit sort of braggadocious, or whatever the correct term would be for that. Okay, cheerios, guys, toodles. Have a great middle of your week towards the whole end. You're already doing better than me, like I said, and I'll see you guys around the bend, okay? Sorry if that was not fulfilling. I told you I believe DC Long already. Okay, toodles!